Hello friends. Welcome to my channel Anime Zone Sensei. In this video I'll be discussing a list of top 10 sad romance anime that will make you cry. Everyone needs a cry to release pent-up emotions and feel better. Luckily for you, there is a fair share of tear-jerking anime that will get even the toughest dudes to sob like babies. After all, some anime creators just love to see us cry. So, let's get started. Number 10. Violet Evergarden. The anime follows a former frontline soldier named Violet, who has only seen battle and blood all her life. With the war finally over, she gets the job as an auto-memory doll. She has to transcribe thoughts and feelings of people onto paper. Sadly, Violet's awful life has left her with no understanding of emotions and love. Nevertheless, she is determined to learn so that she can find the true meaning behind the final words of the person she held dearest. Keep a box of tissues nearby if you watch this anime. Number 9. Steins Gate. Okabe runs the Future Gadgets lab with his lovely childhood friend and a hardcore otaku. They invent the phone microwave, which can send text messages to the past and change the present by sending memories through the microwave. Time travel is made possible and Okabe messes up the timeline. Facing the threat of an evil organization, Okabe has to fight to save his loved ones. While the first few episodes are a bit slow, I guarantee that you will love it. Number 8. Orange. This anime follows Naho, a high schooler who received a letter from her future self. According to the letter, Naho's future life is filled with regrets. In hopes of correcting past mistakes, Naho is warned to keep a close eye on the new transfer student, Kakeru Naruse, to prevent him from committing suicide. This anime is an emotional roller coaster that goes round and round. If you like a science fiction twist and a romance anime, you should definitely watch this. Number 7. 5 centimeters per second. What happens when two people love each other but just aren't meant to be together? Takaki Tuno and Akari Shinohara are childhood friends, but circumstances beyond their control tear them apart. They promise to stay in contact, and although the progression of time widens the distance between them, the chain of memories remains ever present. Byasoka 5 cm is a romantic drama that focuses on the mundane and harsh reality of long-distance relationships. Stuck in the past and unable to make any new memories, Takaki and Akari cling to the hope of seeing each other again. They live their everyday lives half-heartedly, both hurting themselves and the people around them. Number 6. Hotarubi no Mori. Intrigued by the tale of a mountain god, 6-year-old Hotaru Takegawa loses her way in the ancient forest while visiting her uncle. Exhausted and desperate for help, Hotaru is thrilled to find a masked forest spirit named Jin. She learns the hard way that she should not touch the boy, or he would disappear. In spite of this, Jin leads Hotaru out of the forest and warns her never to return when she promises to come again with a gift, paying no heed to his cautionary words. And despite being separated by both distance and planes of existence, Hotaru and Jin become close friends as she visits him every summer. However, their relationship and resolve are put to the test when romantic feelings conflict with the one and only rule. Based on Yuki Midorikawa's manga of the same name, Hotarubi no Mori is a tale of friendship and compromise of two people who should never have crossed paths, as their lives become hopelessly intertwined. Number 5. Plastic Memories. Although Tsukasa Mizukaji failed his college entrance exams, he manages to get a job at the Shaun Artificial Intelligence Corporation. This corporation is famous for creating gifshas, which are a highly advanced android that are almost identical to real humans. However, the gifshas have a limited lifespan of around 9 years and 4 months. Assigned to Terminal Service 1, Tsukasa takes care of gifshas which are close to their expiration date. if geishas are not properly cared for before their expiration date, they will turn hostile. Tsukasa is partnered with a beautiful Giftia named Isla for his job. He soon develops feelings for her but soon discovers that Isla's expiry date is growing close. Tsukasa must come to terms with his feelings for her before time runs out. This anime will leave you at the edge of your seat, so buckle up with a box of tissues by your side. Number 4. Anohana, the flower we saw that day. This story is centered around a group of childhood friends who grew distant after the death of their friend, Mieko. Suddenly, the spirit of Mieko appears before Jinta Yadomi, who is now living as a recluse. While Jinta thought that it was just a hallucination due to the summer heat and ignored it, he eventually accepts that it was indeed Mieko's spirit. Mieko reunites with his childhood friends to help lay Mieko's spirit to rest. This anime showcases the emotional journey of the childhood friends, as they relive their pain and guilt in their search for closure. This is truly a masterpiece of a sad romance anime. I strongly recommend you watch this if you haven't done so. Number 3. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, the aloof protagonist, a bookworm who is deeply detached from the world he resides in. He has no interest in others and is firmly convinced that nobody has any interest in him either. His story begins when he stumbles across a handwritten book, titled Living with Dying. He soon identifies it as a secret diary belonging to his popular, bubbly classmate Sakura Yamauchi. She then confides in him about the pancreatic disease she is suffering from, and that her time left is finite. Only her family knows about her terminal illness, not even her best friends are aware. Despite this revelation, he shows zero sympathy for her plight, but caught in the waves of Sakura's persistent buoyancy, he eventually concedes to accompanying her for her remaining days. As the pair of polar opposites interact, their connection strengthens, interweaving through their choices made with each passing day. Her apparent nonchalance and unpredictability disrupts the protagonist's impassive flow of life, gradually opening his heart as he discovers and embraces the true meaning of living. Number 2. Angel Beats. Angel Beats is about a high school in the afterlife. The students spend their time there while waiting to be reincarnated. The main characters are part of a group called the Afterlife Battlefront. Their leader, Yuri, has some pretty grand goals, but her main ambition is to keep staying in the afterlife high school and not get reincarnated. Most of the characters have really depressing past, with many struggling with family, society and life. In fact, they actually died too young before entering the afterlife high school. Angel Beats is among the most unique shows of this genre. It will make you excited, laugh, and sniffle all together at the same time. Number 1. Your Lie in April. Music accompanies the path of the human metronome, the prodigious pianist Kusei Arima. But after the passing of his mother, Saki Arima, Kusei falls into a downward spiral, rendering him unable to hear the sound of his own piano. 2 years later, Kusei still avoids the piano, leaving behind his admirers and rivals, and lives a colorless life alongside his friends Tsubaki Sawabe and Ryota Watari. However, everything changes when he meets a beautiful violinist, Kaori Miyazono, who stirs up his world and sets him on a journey to face music again. Based on the manga series of the same name, Shigatsu wa Kimi no Uso approaches the story of Kusei's recovery as he discovers that music is more than playing each note perfectly, and a single melody can bring in the fresh spring air of April. That is it from today's video on top 10 sad romance anime that will make you cry. If you do not agree with the points in the video and have some of your own opinions, share them with us in the comments section down below. Keep visiting Anime Zone Sensei for more information about anime and manga.